position. They expected him to back away, play it safe inside the bomb site. I just mentioned Vitality's been playing this slow. This is a change of pace meant to perhaps catch them off guard, and boy, does it not work. Shut down by a beautiful spray transfer from Kixin, excuse me.
It'll soon kick in as we head into round 23. It's Flames sprinting up through the ramp. A little bit of speed this time from Vitality. Attitude as they go for the knockout punch, but it hasn't worked. They've missed that opportunity. And Nerds has pushed down the beast as he's taking that whole avenue of approach away from Vitality instantly.
For the moment, they're not addressing it. They're not even concerned about it. They want to take control of this A ramp, and they have it for the moment. Re-aggression, though, from Heroic. Oh, it all lies on this.
Oh, Flamesy close. Money on the brink for both teams. This round will likely decide this.
But look at the stalemate. Look at how they don't want to actually commit to that fight. Such a tough fight to lose when the round has so many implications.
Tessa's being put in position. This time boosted, but drops on down immediately, deciding they want to play a little bit more aggressive, using a boost again this late in the round. But look at Apex. He's looking for it. Apex has the read on it, and he doesn't get the kill. Apex is brought down to one single health point. And Spinks can activate now through middle. He's been an absolute predator when given the timing. We watched him win a round from this position earlier on in this half. He's looking to do it again in the round that matters most as Flames, Mezzi, and Apex come in with a trio of beautiful kills. And it's just the cherry on top with that lit lurk through middle from Spinks. Nerds, no hero play this time. Vitality, find 12 first.
Vitality is more than happy. If you're going to give them that much ramp control for that long, they are more than happy, as they've shown throughout this half, to just walk up and execute. Look at that little glance down from Apex. I think he's looking for utility. I think he's looking to see what everyone has, and he just like barely looks away. If he holds his crosser there, he's likely got it, but he does come back, as we could see, and get it through the boards anyway. 12-11. Vitality, one chance. One chance to win in regulation and let loose that deep sigh of relief.
Nerds grabs one on the way out, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's about to swing that's coming his way, and Nerds has lost everything, and that is a sound of celebration, a squeal from Apex.
Yeah, you could hear that muted scream. You could feel it.
Yep.
All right. Heroic's able to scrape together some rifles. Decent utility as well.
It's not bad, actually. It's pretty good here for Heroic.
The biggest problem is the nades, because that's what you want to have to fight for ramp control if you ever want to. I wonder if we see Heroic actually step up and challenge so that Vitality can't just sit with ramp control for most of the round. It means putting yourself in harm's way with Zywoo's up on the other side.
Kixan hops on down through short. It's Tessis with that first kill. Oh my god, Kixan walks right into Apex, and just like that, Heroic have the first two kills of this round. They don't need utility, they just need bullets, and they're moving forward through that ramp. They've got full control, and Vitality put down to just two players, and Spinks is barely alive.
I think Vitality caught off guard. They've been able to have that ramp control almost for free round after round, and they're so shocked, I think, to meet resistance. Shush peering straight down. Spinks has no HP for a trade. Mezzi's gonna be easy. This one's overtime. Heroic stand tall when they needed it most. A rough half, but the final round is theirs.
Vitality were coming back into this. They did so much to get to 12 rounds, but a hero moment for Nerds in regulation and the comeback to overtime. This new look Heroic are still dancing with the greatest.
Okay, here we go. First map overtime, third map overtime. These teams neck and neck. Second map 13-11 victory for Vitality. Neither one of them relinquishing for long. And everyone's got money now. No more economic issues, although still a little bit of frustration.
Vitality just want to be done with this matchup, man.
Yeah.
They just want to get through it.
They're ready to just chill.
Vitality pushed to the verge of collapse. But we reset this game again. Vitality focusing up towards the bottom of the ramp. Heroic given control for the early portions of this first round of overtime.
This time it's not in-your-face control and defensive A ramp. It's a little bit of a trap setup that will start getting busted by Molotovs. Scaffolding player had to back away, which means so does the sandbags and so does the crane player. Counter nades raining in for Heroic and doing damage.
But Nikadaz is starting to activate it. It's a missed shot and he can't fall back because the flames at his feet keep him in position. And Apex will make quick work of him. Nice shot from Mezzi, whizzing through that smoke and through the box into the brain of Tesses. Plank coming through. Zywoo, he's gone. He's knocked out by Nerds. And that bomb is not planted. And this round is not over because Nerds is their reckoning. As he comes through that smoke, Nerds delivers death right to their feet. And Spinks is left in a 1v3. He's come back up through short, everything to do still. And he does bring down Nerds. With 30 seconds left, this round is still doable for Spinks.
Molotov out, gonna peek into that bomb site, but he just mollied himself off. So
he has just cost himself the round with that Molotov.
He's cost himself at least 5 seconds, and yeah, it's gonna have to be a mad dash.
Pick up the bomb, sprint to the site, and Heroic know with this limited time, he has to commit to it. They think he's likely on default, but it's an intelligent play to plant on the offside, but they still clear him out once they realize it's not on that default spot. There's nowhere he could have got to, and what a step up from Nerds.
Yeah, that's huge. And I feel the frustration. Like, remember, he's been over at that B bomb site a number of times during these A executes with nothing to do because Vitality just kills everyone, and by the time he arrives, or by the time the dust settles, it's time to save. And this time he's like, hell no, I'm getting involved. Drop the nade, push through. Great flash from Kixon to set him up.
Can't believe this.
What a massive sequence to save the day and gives Heroic the lead again.
That's why they call him Rookie of the Year, one of the most talented prospects we've had. Snappy sung his praises many a time when he wanted to pick him up for his team, and outside issues, outside of the game, couldn't get him into the roster in time. He had other obligations, and once the time was right, he came back to professional Counter-Strike, and my God, what a revelation Nerds has been.
22 and 11 in this third map for Nerds.
I think people were disappointed about him finding his spot here at Heroic. We were hoping maybe he went to a bigger team, but damn, it's working out at the moment. It doesn't get much bigger than this. You're going against the #1 team in the world. It doesn't get bigger than this.
It's a big test for a young player who just got Rookie of the Year to switch into a new lineup and have to be the star player of a lineup that's trying to figure out how they want to play together. But early returns are fantastic, as we can tell.
Vitality forced away from ramp control early. And that nade, well, it goes deep enough, but not a lot of damage. So the drift back from Vitality, letting the wind take them to B. Perhaps that wind will be taken out of their sails once again by Shush. He swings out, flash play doesn't work out. Nerds now instead has to step up. And it's one from Nerds. Could he get a second? He absolutely will. Nerds is just so good right now. Heading into overtime, he's just up the gear. He's unplayable to a certain extent.
Vitality's missing a little bit of utility, though. That flashbang went up and didn't go deep enough to blind his position. That's why he's able to get the second kill. That'll be something they see in review.
Well, Kixan has moved in the cover of the smoke, but Zywoo's on the other side of it. It isn't the Zywoo today that strikes fear into his opponents. It's a human version of Zywoo rather than the alien we're used to seeing. And he's around the back of Tetris in the final 30 seconds. Tessis has even drifted back over here to help.
Spinks is being so passive in this mid lurk.
Oh my God, Zywoo's down and Spinks, yeah, he's just nowhere to be seen, so it's all on Flames. He alone with that bomb. 20 seconds left. He needs Spinks to go right now. He almost needs Spinks to just sprint around that corner. If there's any hope in the world, and that bomb's down. Spinks also falls as soon as he rounds that corner, and it's 14-12. Heroic are playing with Vitality in overtime.
Yeah, man, I want to see Spinks involved in that. Why, like, pressure middle while they're in this posture at the top of the B stairs, but those defenders, so much comfort to just keep looking forward. No pressure coming in anywhere, and Spinks just not involved in that round. Here's the flashbang, you'll see it coming up over. It didn't quite get there, and Nerds is able to rattle off a second one.
So sick that Nerds is able to get two there, just retreating, staying focused. Quite often you'll see a player get one and then try to get back behind the cover, but Nerds is too tall. Heroic, 2 away now from knocking out Vitality yet again, find themselves in that position.
An incredible comeback for Vitality in regulation, down 3-9 to bring it back with the chance to win. Heroic might just take everything from them in overtime.
And that comeback was on the T side, crucially, Jason. They're not winning T rounds in overtime. They've got to do it on the CT side, and it is just dominant from Heroic right now. There's nothing Vitality are saying in these rounds. There's no show of competitive nature. Heroic dominate the ramp fights. They are now 5 versus 2, and the round has virtually just begun. This Vitality are not making it through currently unless something magic absolutely fills them up going into this next round. They've got to be flawless just to force another overtime.
Well, Mezzi, Molotov deep, swings out open, but Utility's there. Heroic's just so on point. The communication is flowing. They're working together so well. I don't see a world for this 2-on-5, and they're going to keep pressing the issue. Shush harassing them every step of the way, and now the rest of Heroic is just going to show up and clamp down this bomb site. That smoke, I think, is the last signal that lets Vitality know they just can't win.
They'll throw everything they've got at it, but
20 seconds.
Not getting any closer. Nerds just sends the bullet through.
They can't even get off the stairs.
They're just stuck in one position. Spinks is taken out. It is Heroic up to map point, elimination point for Vitality. This is looking incredible from the new look Heroic. Just one step closer, they take out the world #1. They take out the best player in the world, all in one foul swoop.
And this is a big difference as well. Look at it now, peering down ramp, taking those fights. While in regulation, Vitality could march up and have their way with any kind of a set piece. Towards the end of regulation, Heroic just said, no more. Let's make this easier on ourselves. Let's not let them sit at the base or at the top of ramp and eat the sandbags for 20 seconds setting up Utility. Let's make sure they have to pay to get ramp control.
Katowice up the top of the ramp, gets into the midst of battle, but retreats and sets up elsewhere. Heroic have eyes on this B-bomb site. It is a site that was so weak for Vitality in that first half. We did not see Mezzi have a great time over that. This will be a crushing blow to the campaign of Vitality at the start of 2024 to go out of Katowice here. And Shush is running forward, attacking at the front of the pack. It goes around the corner, and it's Zywoo with that first one. Needs a kill here, Mezzi, and he gets it. It's not over just yet. Vitality are stepping up on this hold, and Heroic have not been able to find their way through, but that shot from Kicksan, he won't be able to get away with it. And Nikodas, he is not finding anything. Vitality stay alive at least for another round.
Yeah, that's a dominant hold of that B-bomb site, and that's, I mean, importantly, that's an area where they struggled. Mezzi had a tough time being aggressive at B stairs, had a tough time holding them back. Remember, Heroic's T side was really powered by getting some opening kills and then working the middle of the map for B splits in the mid round and the late round. This time, just all the bodies towards the site out of the gate, and Vitality handle business.
But every round they go into, they face elimination. Every round, it has to be perfect just to get more overtime. It's not a comfortable position for any team. Nikodas stopped by Utility, held at bay, and now Apex has to take him out. He will do exactly that, but the trade from Nerds through the smoke, his target has been found. Flame stepping up for just a single kill. Even trading, Heroic will take that.
Yeah, but yeah, they absolutely will, because now this lets them play the map a little bit more. This knows, now they know the defense is going to have to make decisions, is going to have to move a little bit, and can they find the seam?
Mezzi in quad, a position he held in out throughout regulation that was cleared multiple times, and so many Molotovs ready to go here.
They've got 3 of them this time around. He does have a smoke to put it out, but he'll be stuck in that position.
Mezzi is mollied. Smoke goes down. He just has to stand in this position, and they know exactly where he is, so they send the nades in after him, and Mezzi can do nothing. He cannot fight, and Vitality, they've only got 2 players left. It has to be a step up now from the man himself. Zywoo trying to stay alive, and he can't do it. The world #1 are out in groups. No more Vitality. No more Zywoo. And the curse in Katowice still stands.
Yeah, it's a massive blemish on an otherwise spotless resume for the best player in the world for Zywoo, but unable to have success in Katowice year after year. And this is such a disappointing, painful exit for Vitality. things looked so good at the start of CS2 as this roster came together, still winning tournaments. Now they can't even compete for the trophy. And for Heroic, for the winners of this series, boy, do they keep exceeding expectations. How much higher can they go?
That is the question. Heroic taking down the world #1 team in Vitality. We don't know what to expect from them. It's a similar story with ENCE. These are two teams coming into this event packing a punch that no one expected, and this one is a knockout blow.
It sure is. I'm waiting for some of the victorious